It's almost the time to start studying again, so let's make it the best year yet. In this video, I'll be showing you everything they did to prepare for this back to school season. Enjoy the video! The first thing that I'll be actually doing is starting by making a vision board. So basically to see the vision for our year and also what we want to do. For my last year, I actually also made this vision board right here. And it has like all of the pictures that inspired me to have like a nice study year. So for this one, I want to make like a similar board. Last vision board was all about the setting itself. In this one, I also want to add some of like my hobbies and also some of like other things. Well, you will see. So in my last vision board, I actually had that I would love to have like lots of outings with my friends, which is a plus. Then I also had that I would love to study in different places. This is kind of a miss because I didn't really do that. Next, I also had that I would love to receive like good grades, and I guess did that, but that definitely should be improved even more. Then the last thing is this bear right here in the corner. So it is all about having a good sleeping schedule. So the first thing to start our vision board is to first take all of the pictures that inspire us and also give us motivation. It's like this Pinterest board with all of the pictures that inspire me and also they're somehow related to studying. Then as you know, we have to print them, cut them, glue them, and do all of the stuff. Now once we have our vision, it's time to plan for it. Of course, with a planner. So for my planner this year, I decided to use this planner by Muji. Basically like a calendar that has like all of the monthly sprees you have to put your event onto. I really love that the squares are like quite big, so I can put like some stickers around it, make it cute. And also since this calendar isn't like that pretty, it's just basically brown, so I decided to make it personalized and cute with those stickers. So here's like the cover that I made for my planner. And then the next thing that I want to do now is to make some planning things, and since I don't want to buy anything, I decided to create my own ones. So first we are starting by making a big calendar with all of the dates we'll be circling. And for my theme, I decided to make it like matcha, green, and like flowers. Since the flowers are literally so popular right now, like I see them literally everywhere, and like I'm kind of getting in this trend, to be honest. Like, have you seen this Kisses Lippy by Dior with the flowers? Like, so here you can basically see how I'm making this calendar illustrations. I decided that like each month will have like a little illustration on the top, not just like Pinterest pictures, but actually my illustrations. Now we just have to print it and then put it on my pegboard. And another thing that I decided to design is to make those habit tracker cards. And for this card, I'm actually making like illustration on the top to make it look like more cuter. Then I'm making those like cute hearts and stars that you can circle once you do your habit. Then also as my Muji spree, you can actually put the dates. Basically you can use this like calendar tracker for any months you want. Basically the goal of this tracker is to track that you do your habit every day. Then once you do it, you get a reward. It can be like a cute blind box or just anything you wanted for a long time. Then this reward will actually remind you to complete this habit every day, even after you like finish this challenge. Also, I will be making this like checklist for all of the things that I have to do in one day, because like sometimes we basically have like so many things to do that we like forget something. So I think that this checklist will definitely help you to like remember all of the things that you have to do in one day. I usually make like my checklist myself, but just like in a black pen. This time I decided to actually make them cute and print them. Like, you guys, look at this glow up. And in this section, let's talk about how I be so productive, since like people question that a lot. But like, you guys, I actually have some secrets, and like I'm not that productive at all. I think that like sometimes into studying I'm literally like type B procrastinator. Stay organized with the planners. I'm low-key really jealous of people that can keep everything in their head, but literally that's not me. I'm like certified goldfish. If something is out of sight for me, I will definitely not remember that I needed to do that. So with your planner, you can actually write all of your weekly and monthly tasks, then see like how many things you have to do. So every time you wake up, you can check your planner and see like what agenda you have for this day. You can even use like daily planners that have like a time blocks. I think that weekly and monthly one is definitely fine. For your daily ones, you can even use just checklists. Another tip that I have for you guys to not forget anything in your bag is actually to prepare beforehand. And talking about my bag, it is not prepared at all. So let's change that. So welcome into Pack My Bag with me. So we'll be starting by making this emergency pouch for all the emergencies that you might have. You actually like never take out from your bag. You only like refill it. Then for my bag essentials, I'm really keeping it like simple as all of the notebooks, also my pencil case, and basically that's it. But studying isn't supposed to be your whole personality. I always try to keep myself productive in the daytime and then like do all of the things that require energy, such as school, studying, and like stuff like that. So by the evening I can actually rest, like watching reels, YouTube, or anything like that, or like even doing my hobbies. Special thing that I suggest literally everyone is being consistent, because like studying consistently is honestly the biggest cheat code. Not like in a crazy way, but just doing like every bit by bit every day, so you don't end up going crazy at night at 2 a.m. that you don't understand anything and you have to memorize before your test. Like motivation for me studying every day is knowing that I don't have to do all-nighter before my test starts, and like this alone keeps me going. Another thing that you have to do is resting without guilt. No matter how much we work, we all get tired, and like resting doesn't make you lazy, it makes you human, because you can work like 24/7. One tip that I saw online is that you have to make like your own deadlines. So basically it means that like you will make your deadlines 2 or 3 days before the actual deadline. So with that you will never have a missed test, and then you will even have like 2 or 3 days to rest and not like feel stressed about your deadline. If you like procrastinated, you will still have like 2 or 3 days to do the task itself before the actual deadline. So like when you are in your class, you have to write everything that your teacher says, because like this will be actual points that are in your test. So like make sure you listen to your teacher, because like usually they're talking about the most important things in class. Even sometimes they can like not include it in presentations, so like listen up you guys. After your class you have to like look through it again and even maybe like make it like more organized, or maybe like even rewrite it. Your notes will be actually like more organized, and also this also gives you like a reason to revise and look at your notes. Another like one of my study tips is to make like gizmo cards or like tasks by ChatGPT, to send my study material and then ask for him to make like questions or like quizzes for me. And this actually helps me like to not read through the material, because like this is super hard for me to like actually have the quizzes and remember the information. Also another thing that you have to like keep yourself not distracted, because if you keep yourself distracted, you will do your task even longer and then like feel really tired. So I suggest making the task like faster and not harder, then like having more time to like actually rest. I think that you have to like lock in, do the task first, and then you will have like your phone time and not feel guilty about it. I always try to remind myself that doing something is definitely better than doing nothing at all. Like a goal for me is always that I take at least one step forward my goal. And I think that like right now, once we are studying, this is like a perfect time to fail and like study on your mistakes. As we know, when we stay in our comfort zones, we are not learning anything. Sometimes we are so scared of failing that we don't even get ourselves a chance to try. Me, I think it's much better to reflect on like some period of time as like a thing that make you change and make you better. Also like it means that you actually at least tried, like stayed in your comfort zone, because like even if you are in your comfort zone, you always like thinking about the thing that you haven't done in the past. So it's like really zero comfort zones there. And also like having your stationery really cute is like one big thing for me. You write like your really hard task with a cute pen, it like makes me feel less bad about it. So that's basically all of the tips that I wanted to give you. And your best year doesn't come from being perfect, it actually comes from being consistent and also kind to yourself. And actually living your life outside of school, like doing your hobbies or having a lot of rest time.